Hello, everyone. I've not done Ovevekuve matters here for quite a while. But by the way, do you know we have Ovevekuve TV? Yes, that you can subscribe and let's be putting all the news there so that you'll be getting the Ovevekuve news. I will put the in the comment section and also in the description section. I will put the link to our new channels of Ovevekuve TV. But anyway, the Ameban of Ovevekuve matter that I brought to you today is Mr. Peter Obi. He has come again, no? Yeah, I tell you like that though. He said he's going to turn night vigil into night shift. Bam! My presido has spoken and I'm 100% with him. You see this thing, I'm not saying people should do their religion, no, but religion should be private business. The one that somebody will go to church or mosque Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Not the one that you go, okay, 5 minutes, you are done, you are out. You are spending 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours in this place. Some people, even when they are looking for church, they will tell you, oh, on Wednesday, I have this one, fellowship, I have this, I have that. Nigerians have turned it into his church that people are living in instead of being productive. And Mr. Peter Obi said that he will change that. People will be productive, go and work. That's why even when he was talking about if you read his manifesto, when he was talking about salaries and all that, he said he will make it an hourly based wage that Nigeria will be having. Instead of this one that people just sit down and just whatever it is at the end of the month, that's what they pay. But hey, what do you think about this night shifting that Mr. Peter Obi is talking about? Do you think it's an attack on the church or on mosque or on religion or whatever? Or do you think it's the way to go? But before you do that, take a listen, an exact listening at what he said.
It's attractive, yes. Politics and church. You need to dismantle it. And we're going to turn night vigil into night shift so people can be productive. I go to church, I believe in God.
Yes.
But we cannot have people Monday to Friday be in church morning and night. No. If I go from here now to my house, the only signboard you see is signboard of churches. You go to the east, it's burials. That's not the country. If you go to any other country, you see product.
You probably thought Aisha Nawala, she's the one that said it. No, we know they talk something like that. Mr. Peter Obi, by the way, I was on the Honest Bunch podcast. It's gonna come at I think 6 p.m. the same Monday. Please go and watch the full episode there. But hey, he said a lot of things. There are quite some things. I'm gonna talk about them in subsequent videos. But this particular one that really got me interested was where he was talking about how people have just turned everything to just be praying without actually doing anything. Like he said, it's religion is a personal business. While you're doing religion, you should also be productive. I think they say faith without work is dead. And so people have sort of like gotten in a place where they abandon the actual work. All they do is to go to either churches or mosques, praying, visiting malams, visiting pastors, giving sadaqahs, giving tithes. And sometimes I think, do you think you can bribe God? Because I don't understand what you sow is what you give, as if God does not do unconditional love. God needs your money. But there's nothing that you will not see. But one of the things that I do know, and I've said it a lot of times, is the fact that between our political rulers and our religious rulers, there is a symbiotic relationship that happens. So the political rulers need the religious rulers to keep the people subdued so that there will not be an uprising. People will not stand up and begin to ask them, questions. And they do this in two ways. In the northern part of the country where you have more of Muslims, or where in the Muslim part, what they do is to say to people, don't make demands, protest is haram, whatever suffering you are going through, endure it, is predestined, it's what God has said would happen. When you get to heaven, you're going to enjoy. Then in the southern part, which is more predominantly Christian, or in the Christian part, what they say to the people is that, why? Just look for your own miracle, look for your own grace, your grace will locate you, God is a miracle God. Why are you focused on the government? No matter what kind of government that comes, it will favor you. I remember the early days when Tinubu came, there were a lot of people who were praying, oh, Tinubu's administration will favor them. Tinubu's administration will favor them. it is us that it will not favor, it will favor them. But anyway, I'm sure very now everyone is getting to feel the heat. So deep religious rulers actually need the political leaders to give bad governance so that they will sell cheap miracle. For example, there are some places where it is testimony when people get passports to travel to certain places, but they've forgotten that a lot of other countries don't even need pastors. They don't need visas to these particular places. For me, I'm totally in support of Mr. Peter Obi. Like I've always said, if I had power, like people should just keep their religious business, should be people's personal business. It should not be something that is brought into the public space, public discussion, governance or whatever. People should do what they want to do. Things like subsidizing Hajj, subsidizing pilgrimage to Israel or Saudi Arabia, government has no business in that. People who want to travel to these places should do that on their own accord with what they have and not with the state's resources. We spend so much time focused and fighting over religion and forgetting that we have a lot of problems that are affecting every one of us. You find in many places, religious this thing are the ones that are being built, big buildings and whatever. For me, when I see all those, they say, donation to build mosques. I'm like, okay, you people will be building. Schools are there. Schools are there that need to be built. Providing water for people. A lot of things that are there that ought to be done. But it's to build the biggest. We are building the biggest this in the world, the biggest that in the world. And you have, religious rulers flexing with their wealth, telling you that this, that. And I always wonder, why is it that this miracle that they talk about, it doesn't come to when they are paying tithes? Why don't God miraculously credit their account on behalf of everybody for tithes or sedekah or whatever it is that will be called? So let's hear in the comment section, what do you think about this? By the way, also Live with Aisha Yusufu is back earlier today. Today is Saturday, November 2nd. We had our session again with Deji Adeyanju. Next week, Saturday, by the grace of God, we will be coming with another guest on the program. And hey, let's see how it goes. Let's have this conversation. Giving up on Nigeria will never be an option by the grace of God. Let us keep going. We'll get there. Put down your comments. What do you think about this Mr. Peter Obi's comment of him say he will turn night vigil into night shift? Let people go and earn money, work, be productive, be able to end this thing. It's not to sit down and be praying because you know why? God will not do for us what he has given us the capacity for us all to do for ourselves. We must stand up and do them. We must build factories. We must increase production and stop consumption. And like Mr. Peter Obi will always say, from consumption to production. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.